All right, this next part is going to talk about permutations with repetition. So maybe you've seen a problem like this before. Find the number of distinguishables. So that means you can't have any that's the same as another one. So distinguishable means unique. Permutations of the letter Ohio. So let's think about Ohio. Notice in the word Ohio, I have two letters that are the same. So when I start to order them, to choose the first letter, I could choose O, or I could choose H, or I could choose I, or I could choose O. When I choose the second letter, I can choose H, or I could have OI, or I could have OO. Once I choose OH, I can choose I, or I could choose O, and so on. But what you're going to notice is I can choose O for the first letter, but when I get down to this one, since O is the same as this one, these aren't going to be unique. They're going to be repeats of what I had before. So when you have something where you have repeat of letters, you have to use this formula. You take the number of things you started with, factorial, and you divide it by the things that you have that are repeaters. And I'll explain what this means in just a minute. So the number of events possible divided by the repeaters. So when I do the word Ohio, I have 4 letters, so I'm going to have 4 factorial, but then I want to divide by the things that repeat. And the thing that repeats is the O, and it repeats 2 times, so I divide by 2 factorial. So this is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 2 times 1. So 4 times 3 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24. The 24 divided by 2 is 12. So there's only 12 different ways that you can write the letters in Ohio. Let's think about the word Mississippi. So I'm going to move down here. Mississippi. I want to know how many different ways I can write these letters, but I don't want anything that's not unique. So in the word Mississippi, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters. So it would be 11 factorial. But then I have to divide by all the ones that repeat. Notice I have I that repeats 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I have to divide by 4 factorial. I also have the letter S that repeats 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And I also have the letter P that repeats 2 times. So I've got the possible events divided by the repeaters. Now, when you put this in your calculator, you're going to have to be careful because you want this, the answer to this, divided by the answer to this. So you have to put the parenthesis on the top and bottom of your division bar. And go ahead and try that in your calculator, and the answer you should get is 34,650. Woohoo!